10 Quant is all you need. Right guys, today we're going to be talking about Quant and more specifically reacting to an interview with Gilbert Verdian where he's going to be talking about why Quant is the future of finance and why you need to hold it in 2024. So if you're not holding any QNT, make sure to stick around till the end of the video as we will be covering why it is an incredible long-term investment as well as reacting to this interview with Gilbert. But before we get into all of that, I do have to say that nothing in this video is financial advice, as well as if you guys want some exclusive alpha, then make sure to check out my Discord, my private Discord in our Patreon in the link in the description. Now with this Discord you can get access to some pretty exclusive alpha, like I said. So this is for my biggest subscribers that want to get the most bang for their buck, and on this Discord we're going to be calling some altcoins that are going to be easy access, right? Easy 5x, 10x, 50x even, you never know, as the bull market is coming. So if you don't want to miss out on some easy gains, make sure to check out our link in the description. As you guys can see, we were calling some Solana shitcoins, some injective meme coins as well. So yeah, with that being said guys, again, your decision at the end of the day, but if you want some exclusive alpha that we will not be giving on YouTube, then make sure to check out our Discord. So with that being said, let's get into this video and see what Gilbert has to say about the prospects of a digital pound, Quant, and everything else.
I mean, I think it's going to be so interesting to see how this evolves. And in particular, I wanted to ask you a bit about the prospects for implementation of central bank digital currencies around the world. I think we've got over 100 countries now doing different experimentations and pilots. What do you see coming down the pike?
I think where we're heading is further innovation and experimentation, but complementing that with real-world tests and not just relying on the theory or the paper exercise, and doing that in a kind of regulatory sandbox where actual usage and institutions and commercial banks and retail banks test what that looks like for them. And we're seeing a lot of examples of that with the work that's being led with the BIS and all the participating central banks, but also in smaller jurisdictions actually implementing this in production. And we're seeing very early results of that in various countries around the world.
Yeah, so like you guys have already known if you follow the channel, Gilbert with Quant is working with so many big names, big heavy hitters, right? And yeah, I don't really see a way that Quant will fall down and will continue to be bearish if such big projects and such big banks, such big institutions, such big enterprises are endorsing it, right?
I think where it's heading is the bigger jurisdictions need to weigh up and balance the risk benefit and, why a CBDC, what makes it different, what makes it unique. And we're kind of at the inflection point where they've done the economic research, they've tested a lot of the use cases, either internally or with participants or with, institutions directly. And now they want to really understand, well, what does that actually mean to the financial system that they're responsible for? So what we'll see in 2023 and in the next 5 years is the beginning of the implementation of CBDCs in various forms. And most jurisdictions would pick the right use case and the right type of CBDC that works best in their financial system. And with the help of the banks and the participants, they're going to collaboratively implement this and make it part of the financial system.
Yeah, excellently said there. And the CBDCs are obviously a very, very big part of what makes Quant so unique and how they help implement the CBDCs, at least for testing right now at the moment, and for the future it will actually be implemented through the overledger, right? The overledger is one of the biggest overall problem solvers regarding the interoperability issue, and interoperability is going to be an issue for CBDCs as well.
And how do you think the arrival of CBDCs and new forms of money is going to change the way we actually transact? And what do you think is the wider implication of that?
I think money is, in its current form, outdated. It's no longer able to keep up with the way we as a society operate so digitally, and we're very complex in terms of transacting between different parties. Even just doing your grocery shopping is a complicated thing today. But the evolution of money into a CBDC means it's programmable, and a lot of the risk, a lot of the uncertainty, and a lot of kind of the manual barriers and the friction that we have today with a binary money system will go away, because you can automate that with the technology underpinning blockchain, such as smart contracts, and you can really tackle a lot of those complex things in a very seamless way. So businesses and consumers can put some logic behind how money should work, or how a transaction should be completed, when it's completed. If my builder completes the renovations on time, and it's certified by the conveyancer that it's been done to an appropriate level, and council approves it from an inspection perspective, then you can release the money.
And yeah, like that's a really good explanation of why money needs to become smart, right? And smart money is one of the biggest innovations of the financial system right now, and of the history of the financial system. And Overledger is at the center of it, right? And that's why it's the way it is tied with QNT, right? Obviously, with the QNT tokens is so crucial, and Quant is such a scarce token as well. So all of those factors tie into why Quant is an incredible long-term investment.
Doing that transaction in the binary system is very complicated and quite manual, but you can automate that with smart contracts and a CBDC, and you take that complex equation and program it into money itself, whilst all parties are involved and they're participating, and that way you really get the benefit of automation by getting rid of all those complex workflows.
Yeah, I think we're going to see so much change, particularly in the public sector and the way things operate, which is going to be really, really interesting and hopefully drive a lot of efficiency. So looking forward to seeing how that evolves. And I know we've got a use case working group coming up in 2023, so we'll have a lot more discussion on that.
Yeah.
So just coming to Quant itself, and you're one of the originating members of the foundation. So what do you see as the benefits of being a member, either yourself as Gilbert or as Quant as a company?
This is a large era of transformation, and as an industry, we're all working towards the same goal, and it's really enabling the implementation of digital assets within the financial system, and other systems as well, like healthcare, trade finance, supply chain, etc. What we need to do as an industry is work and collaborate to make this happen. You can't have one single person, one single company, or one single organization, like a university, for example, bringing this about. It's a joint effort. And so we as a company and personally as well have been involved by giving back and contributing to various initiatives, including standards through ISO. We're doing protocols with MIT and IATF, and also trade bodies and industry bodies like Digital Pound Foundation. And we're London based, and this is home for us, and this is a great way for us to bring that world experience back into the UK, contribute with our peers into policy thinking, into some of the use cases, for example, as you mentioned, and really be able to do this as a joint initiative, because it really needs the momentum of the industry to get behind it, to make this transformation happen. And we're very excited to be part of it, and we're very humbled to be able to be in this situation, to work with peers, and help government understand what this means, help policymakers derive the right policy, and really help with the technology and standards and our thinking, to make this a growth initiative for the UK, and that's.
And yeah, overall, right, he did touch on the collaboration side of it, and that's very important, right? You cannot tackle this project with one firm, with one enterprise. You need a collection of minds, a collection of talents, and a collection of problems being solved in order to get the best out of it, right? And with that being said, that was pretty much the video. So let me know what you think of Gilbert and what you think of Quant's price. Do you think it will rise? Do you think it will fall? Are you bearish? Are you bullish? And which tokens are you holding right now to which tokens are you also accumulating right now for the crypto market and for the bull run, right? Let me know all of that and more in the comments down below. As always, I loved talking to you today, and peace.